the chat here.
That's my goat.
They're all going to say hello. Everyone says, we've got this emote in Europe. It's in English, it's called Ta. So everyone calls you Tabe.
So hello. Where is the camera?
The camera's here. You see it?
Hello, guys.
Say hello. There's a 30-second delay, but they'll all catch up in a second.
Okay, sure.
How are you feeling? Was it stressful game after game 3? A bit stressful?
Game 3, to be honest, our draft, I think the draft is way better because...
What'd you say? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay.
We have a lot of initiate.
Annie, Rel, Lee Sin.
Rel, and Lee Sin. But at that time, maybe our communication was wrong. Like we must contest that dragon. But the fact is, Annie was forced to go to top and without flash. So we should just farm. Yeah, we don't need to contest the Drake.
So you need to pick your window to fight better.
Yeah. So after game 3, I talked a lot about the decision making, and it was glad that my players know that what I feel, and we change it.
How much do you value Braum? Because Braum prevents a lot of engage. Rel, Alistar, Nautilus can stop a lot, and Ezreal, Braum, Trundle as a core can like kite a bit. But when you play Annie, Rel, Lee Sin, do you care or just go?
I think Braum is a really good champion when with enemy has some serious engage. For example, they have Nocturne and Bessa. But I think that Ezreal and Braum, the lane is not strong. It is a defensive lane. We have Rail and Saya, right?
Yeah.
And we have a...
Bro, tomorrow I'm going to the AL practice room. I was going to do it today, but like it's better to do it tomorrow. Going to AL practice room, I'm going to get fucking insight from the GOAT here, man. So I'm ready to hear more about what he thinks the problems were in that game 3, because I thought they actually had winning draft game 3. Like game 4, I don't think anyone in North America or Europe would ever win that game 4. No team would be able to win with a Jace top, a Jinx blitz lane, and then your mid jungle is like Sylas Maokai, which is generally considered like a weaker mid jungle than 80 jungler Sylas. So I'm surprised they won that game 4.
Really good lane. So how do I say? I think maybe it is good, but it is better if we have something like Orin. Yeah.
I see. I guess in this meta, you value engage a lot. Engage, fight, because dragon fights is everything, right? I feel like this series, you and CFO were dancing around Atakan, dancing around dragon. Everything right now for you in the meta is just dragons, right?
Because we, when we are like. During the game, CFO and T1, all of our team will sit together and watch the game. And we really think that they really did a good job in punishing the T1's top lane, bot lane. So we already knew that they will focus a lot in the Drakes. So this game, also AL, I think
you like the fights?
Everyone in the world now knows that we like to team fight. And our coordination is really good, right? So, but I think that today CFO is the team who is under pressure. We are the one who is giving the pressure. So I will tell my team that don't.
Bro, I feel like everyone in the West views it the other way. Like we always think, and even I always think this way too. I feel like AL should be the team under pressure. Like being the favorite, I feel like you have more pressure than being the underdog. So it's interesting to hear him say that.
Care about the performance when they are facing T1. Now, we are a really good team too because we nearly won the game against Genji. So they should afraid us, not us, not we afraid of them.
No pressure. I wanted to ask a little bit about like how you work as a team when it comes to like how much time you invest in draft, for example. Like when you guys are preparing for CFO, how much time do you think you spend sitting with your team, asking about draft, sitting about draft meeting? Like, do you like yesterday night, do you just sit for a few hours and talk, or do you already prepare many days in advance?
I remember I talked about this when I talk with IWillDominate. To be honest, I never have. I never sit together and talk about draft with my players.
Really?
Why? Because I emphasize a lot on scrims. I would just tell them what we play tomorrow is what we play in scrims.
That's so based, actually. He just tells them, yeah, we're just going to play what we've been playing in scrims. Also, I'm the coach, so I'll pick the champions, and then you just play the champions because you're the player. Based.
And
try to do that in NA or you get fired day one.
A very important factor is maybe game one. I like to talk about a bit, but not more than 15 minutes. And because of the fearless draft, we have to conquer a lot of difficult situations. You can never know your enemy team's first free bans and free picks in the fearless draft. And
why do they always save the guy? I don't get it.
For myself, I am also a person that I am not that have patient. Yeah, because if you talk a lot of draft, you need a lot of patience. And you know what? If I think a lot of draft, the result will be Tabe and Tabe versus.
Yeah, you'll overcomplicate everything.
Overcomplicate everything. Yeah. So I don't like to give my team and myself a lot of pressure. I just tell them, yeah, just go to play, and I will
do the draft.
Outplay the draft. Yeah.
And when it comes to like champion trials,
you guys play.
Do you have strong opinions yourself? I want you to play this. I want you to play this. I want to play this. Or does your player come to you and say, I want to play this? Like, how's that dynamic, or is it mixed? Do you think?
I think your question is really good because there is a lot of conflict between me and my players.
Yeah.
But although we are a new team, right? In the first sector, the first stage in the 2025, maybe we have a lot of communication problems about draft. But till now, even when we're playing against Genji, we still have a very strong bond. So maybe sometimes players will trust on me, and sometimes in a critical moment, I will trust on players. But the most important thing is every game, whenever we win or lose, we will calm down and we'll talk. Maybe pick blah 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 will be better.
So if you say I want you to play this and you lose, maybe the player is a bit like, I want to play this instead, and you talk, calm down, and then the same thing happens. Like,
yeah, even we win.
Yeah, even if you win.
Yeah.
Or like he says, I want to play this, and you say, okay, play it, and he loses, then you like talk about it.
The most important thing about the bonding of draft between you and your players is the result.
Yeah.
If you win, it's happy, right?
Yeah, happy.
So if you lose, you have to understand that your draft is bad. So maybe game 3, my draft is bad. Yeah.
And let's say I think Lee Sin is OP, and we play Lee Sin and we lose, but we discuss it, and then we play it again and we lose. Have you ever been in that situation where like you really think something's strong, but you can't get it across? There's no results to show it.
Bro, Caedrel is literally just trying in this clip to figure out how to get Velia to play fucking Maokai. This is all this is. He's like, how do I get Velia to play fucking Maokai, man? Like, what do I need to do, bro? What do I need to do so that this motherfucker locks in Maokai for once in his life?
My opinion is you have to tell your players about whether we win, whether we lost the game is because of the draft or because of the gaming. So what happened in the game?
Yeah.
For example, game 3, I think my draft is bad, but I will tell them, although the draft is bad, but our decision making may be worse. Yeah, so you have to.
So like we're playing.
They come that dude. I love that. Players normally, whenever they lose, they go and they blame the draft, and then he's like, yeah, maybe the draft wasn't good, but your play was worse than the draft was. That is so based.
Lee Sin, Rel, and Annie, and you know maybe our draft is weaker or whatever it is. But if you don't take the right fights, we can't win anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What's your guys' like schedule like? Let's say like not in this tournament, but in LPL, you play like quite often. You know, LPL schedule is quite crazy. In Europe, we do like maybe 1 or 2 blocks a day of scrims. In China, how many blocks of scrims do you think? Or like how many scrim games a day?
We are a team that we are very hardworking.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 blocks is impossible. Like for me, like 3 blocks is common sense. 2 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. And so maybe our resting time is about 12 to 1 o'clock midnight.
I see.
Yeah, and after that we will play rank till 3 to 4.
Okay, so you wake up, eat breakfast at like maybe 12 or...
We never eat breakfast.
Never eat breakfast?
Because we wake up at 1:30. We have
so you
lunch.
wake up 30 minutes before scrims?
Yes.
Yeah. Then you scrim?
No, so he does eat. They just eat lunch. He's like, yeah, we never have breakfast because breakfast is done in the morning and we're never up in the morning. Based.
5 games? 4 games?
After the fearless draft, yeah, 5 games.
And then small break?
Until 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And 5 to 7 o'clock we have dinner.
Ah,
yeah, and
I see. Yeah.
I will give my team have a 1.5 hour to sleep. Yeah.
So like rest, nap, eat, whatever it is, and then go again. And my last question to you would be, you've done scrims, you're finished your game, you're in review. What's your biggest discussion, you think? Let's say you have 20-minute review, 30-minute review. What are you talking about the most? Are you looking at team fights? Are you looking at draft? Or are you looking at like macro? Or do you think it's evenly spread? Or is there something that you focus on the most and like the biggest result you want to look at?
I focus on the most is about the decision making.
Decision making.
Yeah, because I think this is the most important part between my team and LCK team. Because in my opinion, I think LCK teams, they have very few mistakes. But if you have mistake against them, they can snowball very, very well. So unless my players, for example, come down and tell to me, oh, the draft is nonsense, I cannot play at all, then I will comfort them. But if they are very calm, I will talk about the gaming decision. So it is a very important factor to be a coach, to look the eyes of the players, to sense their mentality at that point. Because in MSI, only so few minutes.
Yes, very quick.
Yeah, very quick. You have no enough time to talk a lot. So how do you manage your time with your players is important too.
Do you think you spend more time on like individual decision making or like team decision making? You think?
Only team decision making.
Only team.
Yeah.
So do you have like other coaches around you that like watch your lane or they watch your jungler, or just only team?
Of course, my team, we have 3 coaches total, 1 analyst and 1 my vice coach, and everyone have their own role.
Yeah. So your role is very team focused and like player focused.
Yeah, and we will like machine, you know. If you are the left hand, I'm the right hand, and I'm the heart.
Wow.
We will coordinate. If I talk about the decision making, my Xiaobai will talk about the draft, and my analyst will talk about next game, blah blah blah, champion, they are good, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Last question, because I know I don't want to keep this too long. When you finish today and you go tomorrow, are you scrimming tomorrow all day?
Yeah, we never rest.
And then next day all day scrims?
Yeah.
And then the next day all day scrims? And then game day?
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes maybe we'll feel very, very tired and frustrated. Then I will take my team and go down, because Vancouver, they are very nice view. Yeah,
so you'll go for a walk?
Go for a walk and
talk about it.
Look at the sea, look at the lovely pets. They are
look at the animals. Look at the animals. All right, are you calm again? Okay, now we'll play more.
Many doggies. Yeah. And I will say, okay, now we are human.
And now back to scrim.
Yeah, and back to scrim.
Same day?
Today, maybe we...
No, like let's say you're scrimming, everyone's pissed off, it's fucking hard, you know. You go break. Do you come back the same day and scrim still?
Yeah, but if you go for a walk, you have no break.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because you already consume the time.
That's your break.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you guys are crazy.
But now we will go to have a good dinner.
A good dinner?
Yeah, to celebrate. Yeah.
Man, thank you for the interview. The chat loves it. Everyone's spamming. There's lots of emotes in Twitch. I don't know if you've ever used it, but like this means like you're super cool and like super strong, and that's what they say about you, Giga Chat.
Thank you, but you gave me this opportunity to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh man, it's great. It's really good to get insights. I think a lot of Western fans don't really know what goes on in like Korea and China. We just lose. Actually, can I ask you one more question? Sorry.
Okay, sure.
What is the if you look at Europe? What is one advice you could give to Europe if we're losing now? Is there anything you've seen from our games or?
Damn, bro. Tabe's about to hit him with some blatant wisdom. Bro, that's what I love about Tabe. It's like I think Europe should focus more on the laning phase and the game knowledge. When I watch European teams, they don't think about the game, and they don't play the game well. So when they play against China and Korea, they cannot win the game. It's like nice. Thank you, Tabe. Thank you. Game 5 is a must-win.
Scrims where you're like, oh my god, this region is so bad at this. Like Europe needs to be saved right now. We're the worst region. What's one piece of advice you have for Europe?
I think it is very unfortunate for G2 and MCOY. They lost the game, right? But I think the most important thing is to dig into why they lost. Some of the time, I think, most of the time, maybe they are not losing about the draft. Maybe it is the gaming decision making. Yeah.
Okay.
And so sometimes I think maybe their lanes maybe are not tough enough.
Okay.
If you want to move to a higher level,
yeah.
For example, to win the better level teams, your laning phase and your decision making. For example, you have to be like quicker, like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to the spot.
So like tempo?
Yeah, the tempo.
Yeah.
It is very important. But I hope that if the players in EU, they invest more time on thinking why they will lose, maybe they will improve a lot. Because, for example, my team...
Think about why you will lose, based.
We really invest a lot of time. It is tiring, but I think if you invest time, you have hope.
Like work really
you
hard.
have hope. But if you don't, if you are lazy, okay, I just lose, then you have no hope at all. Yeah.
Nice.
Work
so he
harder.
called them lazy and bad. Holy shit. He just said European players are just lazy and bad. Nice. Nice. And they don't think about why they're going to lose. Cool. Cool. So that's like pretty much everything, right? I mean, like that's, if you're not good at thinking about the game, he said they were bad at tempo, bad at laning, they don't think about the game well, and they're lazy. It's like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Work on the lanes, tempo, and decision making. I like that. Pro, Tabe, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Much love. Thanks for coming on the stream. Everyone was spamming hearts a second ago because there's a bit of a delay with all the chat, but everyone was spamming all their hearts. They really appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much. Good luck in the tournament. Do you think you can make it all the way?
It is.
Did somebody just say hard cock in the fucking chat? Did I just see that? Did I see a random...
You have no hope.
Pro, Tabe, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Much love. Thanks for coming on the stream.
Bro, how do you even read
everyone
this
was spamming hearts a second ago because there's a bit of a delay with all the chat, but everyone was spamming all their hearts.
Oh, he said hardcore EU fans.
I really appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much. Good luck in the tournament. Do you think you can make it all the way?
It is very difficult and hard because every stage when we are stepping forward, our enemy team will be stronger.
Harder.
So, but I think anyone's Legend is a team that we are always humble and we are always willing to learn. So even we win today's game, we have a lot of problems to tackle.
Yeah.
So I hope that everyone will like our team and we will try our best.
Hell yeah. Okay, the chat's catching up. Everyone's saying W and hearts. Thank you so much, Tabe. I appreciate you. Enjoy your time with the team. And yeah, I can just mute your mic. You can take the headset off and I'll see you later. I appreciate it a lot.